should we have... Oh, okay. Oh, I made 6 of those. I didn't even need to make that one. Silly boy. Silly boy.
What you making?
Stuff and things. Bronze gear, apparently.
What for? Oh,
Like
you're
power
trying to
module.
do the thing for the bees still.
Make a power module, yeah. What do I need to put in? Oh, that's the these. Okay, I have a power module. Am I there yet? Oh, that was the night receptionist on the ship was she was lovely, but she liked to joke around and she really confident. So that was good. But she joked around with her boss that he was Shrek. And so I turned around one day and I said, "You know what? That makes you donkey." And she said, "I've always said that I'm donkey. I just don't stop talking." So then every time I went to the reception after that and I saw her, she's going, "Are we there yet?" And I just said, "Yes." "Are we there yet?" "Yes." "You're a liar." Pretty much.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Okay, so... huh? Oh, did I not make the sturdy casing yet? Must not have.
It would seem not.
It would indeed seem not. Poop that out. Poop that out. Thank you. Oh, no, I don't want those there. Thank you. There we go. That there. We want that there, there, and there. That there.
Why is there a page for Nether Island?
Because that's the way, that's the island that has the nether portal that we come back to.
So why would we need to go to there?
Because if we decided that we were going to take out the
Oh, okay.
nether portal here, which we were talking about.
Oh, yeah. And then I lost my pick.
Well, I can probably take it down, but we haven't done as yet, so...
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I don't think we're in a massive kind of... We must take it down this instant, otherwise the end of the world will be nigh.
No, it's just me running back and forth past the thing.
Okay, so I now have the mutatron.
That sounds painful.
It's the thing you do from Magic of Stuffness that's going to help me mutate bees. But I'm pretty sure I need a mutagen producer as well.
Those poor bees, you're gonna make mutants out of them.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be judged.
No, they won't. This is a mutant-friendly zone.
Oh, that's good.
Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Bees. Run, little lucky lots! Why am I doing this?
I don't know.
Warp book!
Because you like to visit with the oculots from time to time? Oh, I should see how the thing's doing, the dirt maker. Probably bring another couple piles of dirt over here to feed into this one. I was thinking with the whole I don't need trees with the whole tree cutter thing, now I realize I could use it for rubber trees over here. That would be nice.
Yeah, you said the lumber axe. Yeah, you said that before.
Well, no, I mean, I was taking out the birch trees because, well, I've finished this part of the platform, I just have another chunk of it to go.
So, it does need mutagen, because the mutagen goes into the tank, B and B goes in there, and...
Where is all this stuff going?
The better part would be if I can get a... wibbly-doo from a Jig of Stuffness. I think if you get the advanced one, you can actually pick the mutation. So with this one, you can't actually pick the mutation. I think with the advanced one, which let's face it, is not that much more cost. It's going to be like 8 diamonds, which is going to be the big cost there. You can actually pick the mutation that you want, and that does it for trees and for whatnots. Sorry, were you talking to me there?
Me?
I was talking to myself because...
You were.
But you said something, and I just kind of went off in my light little monologue.
I don't remember what I said.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to work on the advanced mutatron because I'm hoping... Yes, because there were 12, so I definitely have enough diamonds to make that thing happen. Then we just need to make the mutagen producer, which doesn't require diamonds at all, which is pretty cool. It just requires a shitload of bronze. So, guess what I'm going to start cooking?
Bronze?
No, papaya.
Papaya sounds good. I'm still on the fence about the whole let's put all of our food supply in with random bits of wiring and metal dusts and all this.
Really? What
Yes.
could possibly go wrong with that plan? I ask you.
You're the one complaining about having chlorine in your salt.
No, I wasn't complaining about anything. I was simply pointing out that if it was an indoor pool, it was more likely it would be chlorinated than be salt water, and so therefore you would produce chlorine by boiling it down.
Actually, saltwater pools are on the rise.
Really?
Mm-hmm, because they maintain themselves a lot better.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they still have the whole filtration system, but they maintain a salt balance rather than a chlorine balance. Frankly, that's very much more appealing to me.
Yeah, well, I can see that also because a lot of people don't want the chemicals. I mean, chlorine does... I mean, salt isn't exactly a pleasant taste, but chlorine is less so.
Yeah, chlorine kind of, yeah.
I mean, I know because obviously on the ships, in order to kind of decontaminate water, they chlorinate them and then... Well, they chlorinate the tanks and stuff, and so you get some of the water, you get a little bit of an edge of chlorine to them. So you can taste it, or you think you can taste it at the very least. So if you're kind of a shipboard snob, you kind of stick your nose up at the water that comes out of the tap, and you have bottled water.
I've also seen a thing on self-regulating pools where half the pool is taken up by like plant landscaping and stuff, and the plants keep it not algae filled. Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, there's so much of what we try and accomplish with chemicals and with machinery that nature just does anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of, why do we think we know better sometimes?
Just because we can't figure out how Mother Nature has it stabilized doesn't mean it's not as good.
Exactly.
Banana!
Doug. No, not Doug.
Okay, what do I have? A little bit. Let's go do that. This is like the longest attempt for rednet cable ever. All for a light switch.
Uh-huh. I'm failing to see the problem with this plan.
Just that it's not the fastest ever.
It'll be the world's best light switch, because in this world, it'll be the only light switch.
No, that's true. Do I have any more cobalt? Yes, I do! We might actually be able to finish off that block of over there at some point.
Yeah, so when you do the cobalt, don't put it in there unless it's dust.
I got crushed cobalt over there.
No.
Why?
Because you can make that into the sand. You put the four together, you can make it into the sand, and then you can put it through the machinery, and you can get it so that it's dust, which makes more cobalt.
Yes, but if you're melting cobalt gravel versus melting cobalt dust, it's still the same amount of cobalt.
No, no, no. You then put the gravel together. You then break the gravel through the autonomous activators up there, which makes it into cobalt sand, which then, yeah, gimme, gimme, gimme. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Is that just the one?
That's
You
all
need to
I'm...
wait till. You would need to wait till there's 4.
Yeah, that's all I've been getting out.
But you'll get when they get 4, you'll be able to do more with it. Otherwise, we're wasting the resource potentially a little bit. Sorry, I didn't think you were doing that. So it's like you had 4. There were 4 Wajima flips in there. Ardite. So you could actually make it out of Ardite if you wanted to.
So one thing of cobalt ore
here.
dust.
We'll make 2 ingots of cobalt. It's the way you double it up, which is why I'm kind of going, no!
I'm just over here looking at you funny. Because it's measuring it in millibuckets. How many millibuckets are in an ingot?
1,000.
1,000 millibuckets makes an ingot?
Uh-huh.
1 block of cobalt ore dust only makes 288 millibuckets of molten cobalt.
Really?
Whereas the crushed cobalt ore that I threw at you in the smeltery makes 72 millibuckets.
Let me have a look at this.
72 times 4 is about...
Let me... Okay, so that's cobalt ore or dust.
Yeah, and this thing spits out crushed cobalt ore. Which I've got another one.
Okay, so that's then that.
I thought the smelter only did doubling of raw ore, not of processed.
So you were looking at the cobalt ore or dust, not the cobalt ore dust. So you're looking at 2996,1 instead of... They've got the same thing, but one of them's actually the right thing, and one of them's... It's the one with the ore names dictionary or cobalt.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at, and it only makes... And you melt it, and it makes... 2 ingots in a crucible. No, that's not it. Yeah, still makes 288 millibuckets in a smeltery.
In that case, it must be meaning something different in terms of ingots, because it's definitely 2 ingots. I thought it was... I haven't counted it, so...
I don't know.
Maybe 288 millibuckets does equal 1 ingot. I don't know. Maybe I've just...
I don't know. I knew it did doubling of like the unprocessed ore, but I didn't know about all this crushed stuff going on.
ETH. That's why. Oh, it's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring.
It's snowing if you go to the other window.
He went to bed and bumped his head. And then got really boring and called himself Hitman.
Oh, wow. Such love, such love.
Hey, if I can work one of my songs into an insult, that's just a bonus. Da 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 da.
Oh, me. I still suspect
Today's episode
you
has
might...
been brought to you by the letter Z. Or zing. The number 1 for the number of times that Das fell out of the world completely sillily.
Oh no, that's more than 1.
Yeah, well, I was trying to save squids. There you go.
Yeah, the poor squids.
Let me save you. Oh wait, I died.
I was trying to give them an actual pool rather than the flow of water beaching them on the ground to suffocate. And I think they do actually have a pool now, so I did save them at the cost of one of my own lives.
So was it worth it?
Yeah.
Okay. What am I doing?
I have many. They have one.
Yes, this is true. Cool. Are you throwing stuff at me now?
Yep.
Quit it. I'm trying to do stuff. Don't be a rubbish head.